Listen, I don't do secular music. You see, and I don't, and I don't hate other people's music. I actually listen to it. But for people to belittle me, I don't get my clothes from that. You know what I'm saying? From the mall. I get my clothes from church. Is it church? Do you see church or church? Yeah, I got that from church. Being baptized, yeah. And then, on top of that, yeah, these are Walmart clothes. You know what I'm saying? Walmart clothes. See, you can't get Nikes at Walmart, by the way. I shop at Walmart too much to know. I don't have name brand stuff. This is from Walmart, or someone gave me it as a gift. But yeah, I mean, that was a gift. You know what I'm saying? This is Walmart cheap. Hey, this is from Walmart. Yeah, and this is from Walmart. Yeah. And the only name brand I have is like this. But that was a long time ago. These are old clothes. You know, so humble yourselves. I know about persecution. I know about that. I got this something. Look at that. I'm on Team Jesus. Yeah. This is online. Yeah. So, I mean, turn down to what name brand shoes do you think I got? You got wives, you got, you know, let's be real. I mean, you guys got wives and husbands and stuff like that. But it is, to be real, I mean, I have self-control. You know, and it's not that I'm hurting anybody or trying to hurt anybody. But a lot of people say I want to know what a gummy bear Christian is. It's not that I hate, but we always gotta talk to each other. Yeah, you could be a believer on that. He is or not. But if you say someone's a gummy bear Christian, we shouldn't be putting down each other. We shouldn't be fighting each other. We actually should be preaching the choir. If you want to win, downgrading every other Christian there is. You know what I'm saying? Oh, gummy bear Christian. And then, that's starting a war against each other. You're beating each other up. We're supposed to be preaching lost souls, right? But if you're Christian, you should know at least a little bit better than the ones that don't know God at all. So while we're beating each other up, we need to focus more on, yes, but we at the same time we keep that balance and help each other up and pinpoint stuff. But it seems like everybody's this and that about, oh, you're a real Christian or not. But there's people out there, who really are, and who really are not believers. I am a believer. Before I could say I'm a Christian. John 3:16. For God so loved the world, he gave his only begotten Son, whoever believes in him shall not perish but have everlasting life. And stuff like that. But I hear a lot of people say, oh, I smoke weed, or keep saying I do drugs, or this, but I don't. I really don't. I can't afford it. I've been under for the longest. I've been in persecution, loss of meekness. I don't gotta lie about this. God knows it. But one thing's sure, can't be a quitter, because I'm alive today. He helped me overcome depression and suicide. Yeah. Whatever the case may be. And I am a man. A lot of people want to call me down and say, oh, I'm not a real man. I am a real man. I've been one that's supporting many family tables. And they turn around and bit me up in the, took care of grown men, homeless people. one man, no wife to come home to. I have to have my own places. But most of y'all, they'll be deadbeat fathers, and I never was a deadbeat. I don't have a kid. But when I know if I had a child, you know what I'm saying, I will always, and God knows this. I'm not going to make this stuff up. But I'm just saying, I'm glad that everybody could be together now, the families, and I pray for that. I pray for families, you know what I'm saying, I do. I do. On and off social media. You know how I'm on and off social media? Because I don't go on live. I don't do music videos. I keep that about it. If I did a music video for God, okay, I'll do it. Yeah, I'll do it. But I'm not going to be on stage. You don't want me on stage rapping. I don't do that. I'd rather have a home studio and do my own thing. But do I do secular music? No, no. You don't see me. I don't see myself, but you show me a video when I was booty bound like a woman twerking on me and rapping like that. I want to see myself. Because of that, I want to see myself. That neither that I want to see. How did that happen? Because I know God, and I know God and me have a personal relationship. To have a relationship, you have to have communication. So evidently, you know, I've been to church, trying to reach out to someone's church plenty of times. Did they get back at me and call me? No. I'm just being honest. This is not to put someone down. But if I'm only reaching out to a church and trying to get involved and sign up for something to connect, and they don't get back at me for many times, and they should, there's no excuses not to contact. And now there's no excuses. And you can't forbid something, then guess what? Then God sees. You should be able to, and y'all should be able to call me and do it right. And get to know you first, because guess what? Ain't nobody holier than thou. But I'm not trying to tear no one down, but it is what it is. I've been, how I look at it, if you come trying to come out, you should not be called a guest. You should be welcome home right off the bat. Because, when you accept Jesus Christ as Lord and Savior, He welcomes you arms and call you His child, right? So that's what we're supposed to live like. Not trying to continue better. But how come you guys be Christians and you guys have families and have good success with money or have good amount of money to make videos, music videos? Because it takes money to do so, right? But how come, there's certain Christians that are actually going through persecution, real persecution, and, they beat anybody down with that? It doesn't add up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can help the homeless without being seen. But some of y'all do it to be seen. Yeah, you'll get you guys' reward. But guess what? But like I said, I'm just saying. It's in the word, right? Just saying. Makes no sense to me. Because I guess people have a hype. You know why? I sometimes make up. Well, not. I do it differently, but like you guys talk about, you preach the word, but you use that, the gun as the lifestyle, and everyone listen to it because everyone is that lifestyle. I guess everybody comes from the streets, right? Everybody has, right? So that's what they support the most. And there's some people that didn't really come from the streets that had to get out of the comfort zone just to preach the gospel now these days, right? If you think about it. Because they won't relate. Because, did you take the vaccine, y'all? I mean, I know I didn't, because guess what? I knew, regardless if you took it or not, and I've been said this, you could end up going. You could die. You could still die with it. I've known people that died with or without it. So, knowing that, that's why I trust God. And the things to him, I haven't got sick like that. And if I did get sick, it wasn't that long. But I did my part. At least stayed away. Now, am I trying to hurt you? No. But I do question. I have questions like you have questions. If God doesn't lie, right? But people say God says this, but when you guys say God says this, and then it didn't happen, then God, God doesn't lie. He's the only truth. So it makes me question, hey, what God do you listen to? You understand? So do you listen to Satan? Because Satan's the only one that lies. Right? Satan's the only one that lies. Or is the Antichrist, either or. Right? Right? So how can I be the enemy, enemy of God or be against God if I'm the one that tries to reach out with Bibles and preach the gospel? And you say I do secular music. I don't think I do secular music. And to be honest, Nike's a name brand, and and look what they did with who did that with the Nike brand, and that's not for Walmart. So I mean, evidently for anybody, this is in general, and people will say, "Oh, I'm a gummy bear Christian," or "I'm soft," whatever, or "I go eat McDonald's all the time." I don't eat McDonald's all the time. You could say out that. You said, but I've been to the gym before. Want to aim at me to do that, but I think I remember I was preaching about, I was in the gym, but I just couldn't have the money because guess what? I was persecuted or got hurt or whatever the case may be. People get there. God puts people in that stuff. But for you to be saying you're around, are you dressing up to be like that on camera and be somebody else in real life? You see, and then toy around and say, "Oh, this is me on social media," but in reality, so where's the way you talk? You study, but how do you study and move? Like, I want to know. Is there cameras that I'm not aware of? Because I'm not aware of cameras. You see how my life is going? Are you mirroring my phone? Are you doing this and that? I don't do that to you all. Just know that. I don't take those life. And like I said, I don't like to know. How do you guys know? It's like every single time, do this and that. But you see, you should know I pray to God. That you should be able to tell the truth and speak that. But you guys cannot say, whoever specifically, honestly, you say you're the truth. No, you're not the truth. There's only one truth. Just because you speak honestly, it doesn't make you the truth. Because in reality, yes, we can speak honestly, but there's only one truth. And that's Jesus, Yeshua, Yahweh. So, if you're white and you claiming you're Jesus, first of all, Jesus is not white. He's bronze. Wool like hair. And he's not black. Okay? And Jesus Christ's kingdom is not of this world. I don't care how pumped up someone is. You could have muscles or you could be skinny and still have a heart attack. Your muscles could crush your heart. So don't be about flesh and blood. If you think, this will power you up, exercising, remember, we'll be going up in our glorious bodies. So yes, I exercised. Walking, I ride a bike, yes. Can't afford a gym, unfortunately. But do I need to be in front of the camera 24/7 to prove myself? No. And I haven't. Because you can see the videos how much you want, but technically, are they live? They are not. None is not rambling on. It is what it is. But I have prayed for y'all, and I gave you the word and scriptures. I've got blocked on certain things for saying, on the thing for saying, well, first of all, Donald Trump said, if you got a woman by the, it's right, it's okay, right? That's what he said, right? Remember that? And all I said was, is that rape? That to the ladies. Just being really curious. We gotta be brave and courageous, right? That's the question, right? But women can't make excuses for rape, that being rape. Because you see, because if they do that, then that's who they vote for. And two, it's your body. I mean, you let it happen. I mean, you could use mace or a gun to protect you. Or you shouldn't put yourself in that position, so there should be no excuses. And abortion's wrong. And you Christians talk about that, right? And I said it too. And a lot of people want to say, I am against God. That's really kind of funny. So, what God do you really serve? Because I know my God is the Alpha and Omega, beginning, first and last. I don't make a mockery or a scoff. I make mistakes. And I can enjoy life, and I do enjoy life. Even little things I have. I don't judge. Let's just say, even if my family does celebrate Halloween, do I celebrate it? No. Because guess what? Even if, let's just say that. If they do that, I tell them, hey, you can tell them anything. Or I could tell other strangers that they're doing it. And they say, oh, why are you judging? Okay, fine, I won't judge. Go ahead. And they can live in the same room. I could close the door if I want to and not celebrate it. Just because they're around doesn't mean I do it. But I gotta love them anyways, though, right? Because it's not about flesh and blood. You gotta love them. You gotta honor my mother. And so my mother is, making, and this, gotta honor my mother, right? His word remains, right? See what balance I gotta deal with every single day? For anybody. And stop judging people. That's what he said. Don't judge others about your enemies. But it should be like anybody go against me? Hey, I don't know. But even if she does, guess what? Still gotta love. Even if you're my enemy and you guys say you love me so much, then why is it so hard for you to take me to this and this much to help me out? If you want me to go to church, I love to go to church. Never hear from church. But if you have a car and I have a bike, why would I want to sweat in church and stink? Is there a shower in church? I could take a shower. But then I could say, you guys are lazy and softly. You guys in an air conditioner, on a chair, just simply pressing gas on a foot. Well, I had to exercise the church and the work and everything else for many years. Walking to church and then getting kicked out of church, but forgiving them. I served the church. I served this church, whether you like it or not. I keep this shirt. Why? Because guess what? It reminds me, raised to life. That's a testimony. And church shouldn't be fighting against church, or should they? You know what I mean? We should be brothers and sisters of Christ getting along. Yeah. Not persecuting each other, right? But, like I said, test have the spirit, right? So should I be, if I go into that water, everyone's been going in that water, that pool, right? So, as you think about it, everyone that you has this, it go into that water, that pool water, You know what I'm saying? You get what I mean? Gotta clean it out, right? Just saying, right? Now we could talk like that. So, I mean, do I collect money when that's sort of, I mean, really much of money if I do that, but still, like, if I go to church, it should not sound like an auction to say, oh, I did this much and this much, because technically I'm not a woman, but I'm just saying, in the word, you know what I'm saying, that, the woman, put, you is the woman put many life, or 2 cents, 2 pennies is worth more than any other because she put her life expenses in, and things like that, nature. So, like I said, I'm not the one who's persecuting anybody. I don't persecute nobody. I don't forbid the kids getting into the word. I don't. And God sees everything. So you think everything I've been through is for nothing? Let's be honest. Who really has my corner? Do you guys have my corner? If so, then you guys celebrate each other's birthday, right? All y'all's birthdays, happy birthday. But where are you guys on my birthday, my brothers, sisters in Christ? And they're the ones that claim to be my, there's a woman out there probably claiming to be my wife, though. Where's she at? But who do I cheat with? You see my web history. I don't watch porn. So evidently, I'm being due with the word. Self-control. Everything else, not cheat on you. I'll show you my text. I don't see dick pics to anybody. I don't watch porn. I don't do none of that. I'm trying. So let me remind you, I don't listen to really much. I don't really, like Proclaimers. That's the old school song, but he says, I walk 5,000 miles and all. Basically, that's all my life I've been walking. Like literally, for real. My feet has more miles on it, and pedaling the bike has more miles on it than you and your brand new car. So if I'm walking farther than your brand new car, who's lazy? And for love, I walk 30 miles a day or something like that, to see a girl over a bridge. So that's love. And I showed I doctorate her foot and cleansed her foot. So you can't ever say I haven't cleansed someone's foot, because I offered before. I offer to clean people's feet. And they say no thank you or whatever. But hey, don't you gotta do that? I mean, it's part of love, right? What would Jesus do? So there's a lot of things I've done, and a lot of things I do, and I pray, and I, whatever case may be. I know there's not things but it's like, I just know I have a personal relationship, because evidently if I didn't have a relationship, there would be no communication, but I have communication. I pray, and I pray for each and every single one of y'all. I try to communicate. If you don't communicate back, how do you know what I'm saying? But you try to persecute me, right? But I'm not persecuting you. I'm iron sharpens iron. But no, not because of somebody's name brand or somebody's, whatever it is, a different group on Facebook. No, this is all my life. Before I met each and every single one of you. And there's some people that know my testimony that was there. And I know about forgiveness. Because I remember going to church, crying out to the Lord what I was going to. And he says, forgive no matter what. So while people dip their nose and that they should be dipping their nose in their own Kool-Aid, you ever heard that saying before? Thinking I'm a gummy bear Christian, or anybody thinks like that. Because I'm not hating the next person. I support your channel best I can. I don't got money. If I had money to put you on spot, though, okay, fine, fabulous. I would do that. I would do that. But right now, I just could share and pray. And, yeah, I don't have the money. So, therefore, if you'd like to help me out, yeah, that'd be nice. But I don't spend money on stupid stuff. I spend either what I need, because I need it at the time, because I do need, But see, if I were to have a wife, it's so funny. People are right. I don't do for myself. I do a lot for other people. And I should do for myself. I should have been stayed up. But evidently, I guess I've been trying to be doer of the word more than try to help out. And pray for others. And it's just one me. While people think I'm so dumb, idiotic, and stupid, and retarded and stuff like that, that's all I get every day in my life. And being called out my racial name. And stuff like that. And I retaliate one time. Yes, I've been honest. I retaliated, said one time. Because I just said, okay, fine. You know how it feels? I'm going to show you how it feels. Let me call you one time for the first time ever in a way. Yeah, I did that. But and then I cried afterwards, and I said, I'm sorry. And I apologized. But at least I'm up and honest. But I don't have to do LGBTQ. I don't stand for it. I have not pulled up a sign for that. I don't do BLM. I don't do none of that. I don't do KKK or BBB or dun-dun-dun and XYZ, whatever you do. I be myself. Supposedly living in his image and doing the best I can. I'm not persecuting any other Christians or the church because I put money in the church. I preach outside the church. Inside the church, I had them say amen, hallelujah. And then on top of that, they turn around and still turn around and try to question my faith and say this and that. Oh, you're guessing this and that. But evidently, when I first walked in the church, they said, oh, are you a pastor? Are you this and this and that? That is telling you something right there. Because that's not the only one that came to me and said that. And I said, well, I preach outside. Yeah, you may not like the way I talk. You may not like the way, there's some days I have my rough days, but people come at me and it's tiring. For one person, it's tiring. You guys cook up around each other. I've been around this. How many times? Where did I hide from? I might go to certain people, individuals. And so what? God want me to go to those certain individuals at a certain day. But while at the restaurant, there were waitresses, some that I just said, Jesus coming soon, and I'm telling them, and everything else. And people get mad at me for talking and thinking I'm, bothering or trying to say I'm trying to flirt with somebody. But I don't flirt with just this random female. No. Well, others want, but hey, I should be able to spit game, right? That's how you get a woman, right, these days? Is that how you do it? Why should I spit game? Why should I make someone laugh? Because, I could make someone laugh because I have a sense of humor. But what I'm saying is, why should I, to get a female and her number, to make her laugh? Because if I get her, right, let's just say I do that and I get her number, right? And we have a relationship. But then when she's out somewhere and someone makes her laugh, easily could get taken. But I guarantee you, if we were in a relationship, you can't say nothing. You could step on my toes because I shared everything. And technicality, I don't have nobody to talk to. And two, I always share my stuff, but I don't have to if I don't want to. But I did it. I had no insecurities. I confess my sins. I show you my personal stuff. So how is that being evil? That's not being wolf in sheep's clothing. Because in reality, what I have on my phone is on temporarily, right? It's only temporarily. So what does it matter? What does it matter? I don't see you when he had pen pal before the phones come out. Did you guys ever pen pal me? Huh? Did we ever hang out? Did you make it a way? Hey, wait, we could go do this? No. I know, oh, I don't want to hang out. I want to build. Well, then help me build. Do you want to help build? Let's go. Where you at? Where you at? How are we going to make things flip? How are we going to do this for God? How are we going to do that? Hey, do you get me involved? Absolutely not. Do I have to sugarcoat? As I said, we're helping build. You know what I'm saying? Do you want me to lie? No, I'm not going to lie about that. Okay, so let's just say, oh, I'm help building with somebody. But who? When do you make me feel part of it? Or did you take my idea and stretch it without me knowing, huh? You know what I'm talking about? Did you make me feel part of it? Did you help me? Like, you know what I'm saying? You should let me know. I mean, let me feel part of the church with you, this and that. Then why didn't you let me know? Oh, you use the ideas. You know, like, you know what I'm talking about? But, like, I don't get mad because guess why? It's not that, it's like you use this and I don't care. Because I do the same thing. At least the word gets out there, absolutely. But I share. But you should let me feel involved in the church and get, like if I wanted to, you know, be part of the church, yeah. But hey, there's people that brought guns to the church and guess what? They got accepted and never was kicked out. I brought a book bag to church with no guns, no weapons, nothing like that. It was just t-shirts from work and maybe an energy drink and that because I was walking or riding a bike. While you guys got about I walk from home to work to church, which makes no sense that I get kicked out over a book bag, right? I forgive them, but I got baptized there and this and that. Oh, don't bring the book back. Okay, I didn't bring the book back. And then he said, oh, no. Okay. And that was messed up. And it was messed up. That was years ago. And anything like that. Like I said. And like I said, you could say whatever you want about me, anybody. But I'm not the gummy bear Christian.